let's talk about what's making me happy today. Of course, it is New Music Friday, so I'm always really happy, but it was kind of a crappy week, so I really didn't vlog because at some point you just have to let things feel bad and move on from there. But I do have a couple other good things that happened before we talk about music. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 came out. My husband surprised me with it. He came home, he got it at work and brought it home. Super pumped because Dancing Baby Groot and I have some things in common. Second thing that was making you really pumped is I got this book based on a recommendation on Twitter. It's called In Other Lands by Rees, Brennan. It's amazing. Amazing. I laughed out loud so much. I don't even know the last time I laughed like that at a book. The main character, Elliot, is so freaking sassy and it's amazing. Like you just really sympathize with him and he feels very real and his story feels very real and I loved it. On to New Music Friday. First, foremost, and most important is the new PVRIS album, All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell. It's amazing. So far, I think the songs that I love the most from that weren't already released were probably Same Soul and NOLA 1, which is the very last song on the album. I feel like it's a little bit calmer than the first album. I think things have slowed down a little bit. There's still some of those just really edgy, just like pulling you along songs that that make them so amazing and so energetic and so magnetic of a band. But I think there's a little bit more of a mellow note in more of the songs, and I didn't mind it because I still think just lyrically and metaphorically, there's just no one else like them. There's a new Iron and Wine album as well. I haven't had a chance to listen to it, but I think I'm going to like it. The song that was on the new music playlist was pretty good. Other things I was super excited about that came out. If You Fall by Ray Dalton, Ray Dalton was actually the lyricist in the Macklemore and Ryan Lewis song Can't Hold Us, and you can hear it like as soon as he starts singing you feel it. But I really like the lyrics of the song If You Fall. His voice is just very, you can't stop listening. He's very arresting. It's very just lovely. Like it's just really lovely to listen to. I enjoyed that a lot. The other one was Won't Say Too Much by Lovelle, Lovelle. As always, I include links to all of the songs on Spotify in the description, but that was another one where I was definitely there for it. And that it just, a lot of times I'll listen to the songs in the background while I'm doing something else. I'll be listening to the playlist, and the ones I always add to my playlist and the ones I always go back and listen to again where I'm doing nothing else are the ones where I'm doing something else and suddenly I look over and be like, what was that? Because I have split screens at work, and so I'll be doing something on this screen and Spotify's over here on this one, and I'll be like, oh, and I have to listen to the song again. And her song definitely did that. I really liked it a lot. I just have to say that I am not a fan of the new Taylor Swift single. I can't even remember what it's called right now. That Look What You Made Me Do. And I'm actually really disappointed that I don't like it, because I thought at least from like sonically, even if I was like bored with her lyrics or her vocals, I at least thought that like I'd like the sound of the music. And it's not that I don't like music that sounds like that, she just didn't do it well. And that's actually the most disappointing part, because you have, like, with 1989, she took all of these sort of 80s influences and made them her own, and she sort of updated the sound. She didn't do that with this, and it's actually so disappointing. Like, as much as I don't always like her as a personality, one, like, I'm a feminist, so I'll always respect her humanity, and I absolutely stand behind what she did with her sexual assault trial, and I think it was amazing that she did that much work. But this is boring. This is nothing new, Taylor, and that is so disappointing from you. So I think that even if it's, like, her music just isn't really my cup of tea, I mean, I could not like 1989. It's actually really difficult. But I was actually slightly hopeful that this was going to be something interesting from her, particularly given things she's done in the last year. Oh, and I'm just not. I'm just not. But it makes me really happy that I have really amazing artists and really amazing female artists to still follow and still celebrate, and that I know are doing new and unique things. Because I'm sorry, if you don't see Lynn Gunn from PVRIS and think that she's just the most precious thing on the planet and are just blown away by how much power is in that tiny body, are you even living? Are you even living? because she's phenomenal just as like a person and an artist, and is just on and off stage when she's being interviewed, and the way the band interacts with one another, like, they're amazing. They're amazing. So if you do anything with this new Music Friday, please listen to the new PVRIS album. It is fantastic. I'm hoping that this weekend will cheer me up and so that I can get back to vlogging on a regular basis starting on Monday. I think we're gonna go to like a farmer's market this weekend. It finally feels like fall. It's actually cold out. I had to switch into long sleeves on my lunch break. So have an amazing weekend and stay happy, y'all.